Welcome to the Shore Show. I'm Pat O'Meal. As you can see, I'm on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights, where you should be. You should come down for a day trip, overnight, weekend, during the week. Can kind of accommodate anyone's budget and schedule. Seaside Heights, make it a point to see me on the boardwalk. Maybe I'll buy you an ice cream. We'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. The Jersey City Medical Center. You know it for its award-winning, life-saving ambulance service. It's also your health hub, with health and wellness locations staffed with certified professionals all through Hudson County. The Jersey City Medical Center, here to help you with your healthy, here when you need us the most. The Jersey City Medical Center. Visit us on the net to learn more. Jersey City Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health Facility. Let's be healthy together. We're back. My guest is the head of a sand soccer league, Susan Duarte. I'm terrible with names. I was just killing Steve Satoro's name in the previous show. Tell me about you. You're a school teacher.
No, I work at a school as an aide.
What type of school?
In elementary school.
They have aides in elementary school?
They do. They need them.
I remember just a teacher and 30 kids when I went there.
Yeah, not anymore.
How many aides do they have in a class now?
Some special ed classes might have a like 2-to-1 ratio of aides and teachers to students.
My wife's in daycare. It's River School.
Yeah.
And she's an aide there. And they have at least 2 or 3 aides in the class. You got the lead teacher, the second teacher. Not like when you went to school. Elementary, were there a bunch of aides?
Heck no.
You had that 80-year-old
woman.
There were nuns. You're an 80-year-old woman, she handled it all. There were no aides.
There were nuns and a ruler.
When I was a kid, I went to St. John's, and yes, that yardstick was there. I was probably a left-hander at one time. That didn't work, and they made me a right-hander. You couldn't do that today.
No way.
Oh, man.
No way. They tried to, I'm a lefty too, and they tried, and they couldn't break me. I was a devil.
There was corporal punishment back in the Catholic school.
Yeah, but we all listened.
There were comedies, you see some of the movies with the mean, like Blues Brothers.
Yep,
That was true.
Yeah, it's so true.
You have all Catholic education?
No, I went to Catholic school till 4th grade, and then we went to public school.
Oddly enough, I went to 4th grade, and they threw me out.
Yeah.
They moved me to
Similar.
PS23 school. They said,
yeah.
You got to go. You don't fit. But it just amazes me to talk about being an aide. How much it changed, because I remember all through elementary school, there was one teacher.
Yeah.
That was it. Taught all the subjects.
Yep,
there was no aides, and there were 30 kids in at least every class.
Yeah. And you were lucky if you got a desk.
I always had a desk. I don't know if I learned anything, but I had a desk.
Oh, man.
I'm from Jersey City. Our school budget for the city of Jersey City is more than the budget for the city of the school budget is more than the city of Jersey City's actual budget. That's how ridiculously expensive it is now.
That's why everybody's taxes are so high,
Well, in Jersey City, I think it's $18,000 per student.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of money.
It's a whole lot of money.
Yeah. Then you got those 30 kids in a class. That's a pretty expensive class.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and what do you aid in? You aid the lead teacher?
No, I kind of hop around at lunch and, kind of just make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do.
Do you assist with the learning, the math, or the geography?
No, not even close. Just make sure everybody's doing the right thing.
How long have you been doing this?
7 years.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a career for you?
The school thing?
No.
No.
My wife said that, and 18 years later, she's
exactly.
still doing it.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
What would you like to do if you were an aide? You want to be a teacher?
No.
You only in it for the money?
No, I started doing it when my youngest went to school, and it just kind of stay there. And
What, you started to volunteer?
I started as a volunteer and then.
And the job came available.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's normally how it happens.
Yep,
Next
exactly.
thing you know, it's 7 years.
Exactly.
So how many kids you have?
I have 4.
4 kids?
4
ages?
kids. 26, 24,
Are you freaking kidding
22,
me? You got a 26?
and 15.
I don't know what you're eating, but you're looking good for somebody that's a 26-year.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Kids in college? Are they out working?
I have one in college. One's actually a 4th grade teacher, and the other one works in business. And then I have a daughter that's a freshman.
Did you try to deter the one kid from becoming a teacher?
That was since she was in 1st grade. Said she was going to be a teacher. She had the best 1st grade teacher ever, and it was all uphill from there.
Yeah, I got 2 daughters. One's 39, one's 33. Both work for the County of Hudson. One's a PhD now, so I don't know how long she'll be at the County of Hudson.
Yeah.
The other one's got a couple of degrees. They work for the Health and Human Services. Went to Rama, graduated there, and the other one went to Rutgers for a master's and Rutgers for the PhD.
Wow, that's awesome.
They're very proud of the 2 of them. And they enjoy what they do, but the one with the PhD, she's starting to look on a greater horizon there. He wants to do more with that doctor.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about sand. How did you get involved with sand soccer? Did you volunteer?
No, actually, my partner Colleen and I, she was at a sand tournament and I was at a sand tournament, both in New Jersey, but it wasn't here. We both had homes in Lavallette. And we were kind of tossing it around, and we decided to contact Seaside and see if they would be interested, and they thought it would be a great idea, and we just kind of built on it.
Let me break for commercial, and we'll pick it up when we contacted Seaside and see where we go. Sand soccer. Who would have thought it? You're watching The Shore Show. We'll be right back.
Pan & Pinto Properties, Jersey City. Shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces that address your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panandpintoproperties.com. Pan & Pinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone. Good Friend Self-Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self-Storage. Let us be your good friend.
We're back. You're watching The Shore Show. I'm on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights, where you should be. My guest is Sand Soccer Susan. Now, you said you contacted Seaside Heights. Who'd you contact?
At the time, I forget, the guy's name was John.
Probably John Camera.
Yes, John Camera, that was
Camera.
it. John Camera, and
Hey, listen, I do research here.
There you go.
Yes, John Camera.
And
he's now with, where is he? He's in Berkeley.
oh wow, so he's still pretty local.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we spoke to him about it, and he had us write a proposal. They presented it to the town council, and they thought it was a great idea, and then we just started planning, and 8 years later we went from 70 teams and now we're over 200 teams.
How do you get teams? How do you find sand soccer teams? That's got to be incredibly difficult to do.
Well, it's generally regular soccer teams that want to kind of end their season off doing something fun.
Pulling a knee or
yeah,
a muscle running in sand.
Yeah. No, I mean it's actually like the sand, gives, if you fall, doesn't hurt as much as falling on turf. So
it's been a while since I ran on sand, but
yeah, you'll have to try it.
Now you do it right here.
We do it right here. We start down by Casino Pier with field number 1. We go all the way down there to field 17, and
17.
Yeah, the fields run from east to west. There's 75 by 100. There's a goal at either end, and the kids are from 8 to 18, and they get to go to the water park, and they get to go to the amusement pier, play soccer.
Right there.
So I mean, it's imagine being an 8-year-old and
Casino Pier, the Sereno family, they set the kids up with that?
They are awesome. We work with them, and the kids have a blast.
Now, is there registration? Do you
Registration.
have to know how to play soccer, or anybody with a foot can come?
Generally speaking, it helps if you know how to play soccer, because there are medals involved, so it is competitive. And
are there complete teams, or anybody can walk up, sign up, and you'll create a team?
You have to register in advance. In fact, our registration closed on June 1st, and now we're in the process of scheduling. And
so the people apply as a team?
As a team,
so
you
it's
apply.
not some knucklehead that can walk up and say, I think I'll play today.
No.
All right, okay.
No, the coaches have to show proof of age to make sure you fit into the criteria of a certain age group and sign a waiver. So, I mean, it's like a regular soccer tournament, it's just on the beach.
Now this is August, you said?
No, this is actually next weekend. It's
next weekend.
Next weekend.
Make sure we get
June
the show up there quick.
16th
Put it right up on
and
the
17th.
web. Now, how many players in total are going to be here?
Let's see, what's 10? There's between 10 to 15 players on a team. The maximum amount is 18, and I think we have 203 teams. So
that's going to be a pretty big crowd.
Yeah, you cannot believe what the beach and the boardwalk look like.
They hanging
soccer
on the fence
tournament
watching
weekend.
this?
Well, parents pay to get on the beach. They have to pay to get on, and it is just a sea of soccer players. Like, you'll see the kids.
I'm definitely coming down to watch it.
You have to see it. It is so cool.
Now, you guys are you're on my stage. Is this where the officials are or something?
Actually, on Friday night, the 15th, we'll be up here and we check in the teams. They get all their paperwork and whatnot. And then on Saturday, we'll be down by Webster Avenue. We'll have a big white tent. That's like the main tent. And we have medical people on the beach, and it's...
Now, did you call my guy Mike in to come and film in any of this?
I did not.
No, you should talk to him. Maybe you come down and get some B-roll of this.
Yeah.
And real quick, how did you decide you wanted to promote this? You've seen sand soccer somewhere else, say, this is ideal, let's bring it to Seaside.
You know what? Colleen and I love this area. We love Seaside Heights. We wanted to bring families here to see what an awesome place it is, and it totally works. All year long, like even after this, like after the soccer tournament, we'll get emails all summer long, like, the hotel on such and such a street, do you know where it is? We want to book it for the weekend or a week or whatever. So it really helps too, I think, with families coming in and seeing what a great place it is.
Well, sure, you're bringing this many people down. It's a bonus for the town.
I mean, you can't even get a parking space on like Saturday and Sunday afternoons. It's insane.
Well, normally in Seaside Heights, it's tough to get a parking space
right.
Fridays and Saturdays anyway. Fortunately, there are a lot of parking lots. No, I'll definitely come down. I'm going to be working on the kid's house anyway, so I'll just walk down the street.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
And you've been doing this 8 years now.
This is our 8th year, and
no shortage of participants.
No. We actually this year had to turn some teams away just because there's only so many hours of daylight that we can.
What, they receive cash prizes, trophies?
No, they get medals for the winning team.
Now, for more information, you have a website or anything?
We do. It's sandsoccerstorm.com, and all the information is up there.
And the dates again
are June 16th and 17th.
June 16th and 17th, right here on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights. Sand Soccer Susan is leaving. We're going to break for commercial. We'll be right back.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers the quality of life you deserve in 10 high-rise rental towers with amenities such as the on-site Newport Path subway, light rail and ferry service, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams Supermarket is just outside your front door. A health and fitness club, spa, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. NewportNJ.com. Enjoy the New York skyline from Newport Town Square. Manhattan is just one path stop away or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Want to visit Newport? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. Go to NewportNJ.com for details. Newport has luxurious towers, great restaurants, shopping, New York skyline views, schools, playgrounds, a marina and yacht club, gym, spa, fine wine, fine living. It's incredible. It's you. NewportNJ.com.
The Jersey City Medical Center. You know it for its award-winning life-saving ambulance service. It's also your health hub, with health and wellness locations staffed with certified professionals all through Hudson County. The Jersey City Medical Center, here to help you with your healthy, here when you need us the most. The Jersey City Medical Center. Visit us on the net to learn more. Jersey City Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health Facility. Let's be healthy together. We're back. You're watching the Shore Show. We're going to talk some scouts. At one time, I was a wee below Pack 70. My guest is Kevin Collins. You're with the Boy Scouts out of Toms River?
Yes, sir.
That's the big town, Toms River. I got my Lucky Leo's taffy here. They keep dropping candy off to us. The last thing I need is taffy. With my bridge the way it is. Would you like some taffy?
I'll
Here,
take
go
a
ahead.
piece.
Here's some. Some Lucky Leo's from the Lucky Leo's sweet shop there.
Thank you.
Chow down. Shout, you been a scout all your life?
Yep. As a youth, growing up down in Ocean City, New Jersey, and then now professionally with the Jersey Shore Council for about 3 years.
So you started up as a Cub Scout?
Yep, started as a
Worked your
Cub
way-
Scout, worked my way up through Eagle Scout.
You got all the badges on your little yellow?
Yep, somewhere.
Yeah.
They're all there.
Did a lot of the camping?
Oh, yeah.
What you learned as a Cub Scout and a Scout, has it helped you in life?
Oh, of course. Independence skills, just general value-based things of how I live my everyday life, how I treat other people, and how I try to give back.
Well, it's good you do that. I know, again, I never made it to Boy Scouts. You know, city life got a hold of me. But I was with Pack 70, and I remember the camping, and they really showed you life skills.
Right.
You know, they showed you that independence, you know, how you were going to prepare food for yourself. You know, starting a fire with the sticks.
Right.
I've never really needed that skill. Actually, I didn't master that skill when I was a wee blow in Pack 70. But it's a great organization. How long has Scouts been around?
109 years.
Yeah, it's a long term.
Yep.
And it's really rebounding. I know there was a lull there for a while. Now it's starting to rebound. You see the scouting all over. You see a lot of the commercials for scouting. You see the kids again with the scout outfits. Again, that's another thing I couldn't do. What do we call that?
The neckerchief.
The neckerchief?
Yeah.
I couldn't master that. But I could still see the big, I guess it was a Weeblo.
Yeah.
Was the metal thing that the...
Right, just the slider
I
right
could
up.
still, boy, I tell you, suppressed memory. I haven't thought about that for years. Now, you've been involved with Scouts from Cubs all your life.
Pretty much, yep.
Now, tell me a little about you. Married, single?
No, I'm single. I grew up down in South Jersey in Ocean City, and you know, spent most of my time around New Jersey, and really just work for the Boy Scouts, trying to increase the program and help make a difference.
So you grew up along the ocean?
Oh yeah.
So that crashing surf you hear is...
Go to bed to it every night,
that's it.
practically.
You live that close to the ocean,
Not
huh?
that close, but certain weather I can.
Now, with scouting, you know, again, in Jersey City, we didn't have an ocean. When the Scouts are getting together, you know, you're going to do the big camper raid, and you do that every year in
Right.
Seaside Heights. What else do you guys do that involves the beach and the ocean as Scouts? I remember fishing when I was with the Scouts.
Fishing is a big part of what we do.
Yeah, we do teach that. All right.
There's also opportunities, whether it's at Boy Scout camps or jamborees, everything from canoeing, kayaking, sailboating, and actually there's even a group of Scouts from Ocean County heading down to Florida Keys this summer to go on a sailing deep sea fishing adventure, sleeping on the boat for a week. So that should
Well,
be
that's a pretty good little trip.
Yep.
Going out on the boat for weeks in deep sea. Actually, you could probably do that out here. I tell you, the ocean looks beautiful today. So you grew up around the ocean all your life. I'm trying to, all my Cub Scout days are starting to come back to me. With you guys still make moccasins? I never completed those moccasins.
Not me anyway.
I tell you, it's suppressed memories. I still remember like stitching these moccasins together and the various Indian dances we did. It was fun. And you learn camaraderie with the other kids.
Right, that's a big part of it.
And there was the life skills that we learned. You know, You know, we meet, I think, about once. How often do the scouts meet these days?
Typically once a week,
Yeah, same
and
thing.
most scouting groups go camping once a month. So.
And when you guys meet once a week in a VFW hall or, you know, whatever it is,
A
Elks Club,
church or Elks Club or whatever it might be. Yeah.
what does a regular weekly meeting entail?
Well, as a Cub Scout, the kindergarten through 5th grade, they typically meet with kids of all their own same age level and work together on different activities and games to work on different achievements, do community service projects. And then once you're into the older level in the Scouts, the 5th grade, basically to 12th grade, that's where really it's a youth-led program where the boys that are participating, they'll come up with what activities they'll do each week, what they need to do in terms of planning for their next trip or adventure or merit badge or whatever it might be. So really it's ultimately up to what the boys of the troop decide to want to focus on.
I don't remember how we fundraise. I know the Girl Scouts have cookies. There's no Boy Scout cookies.
No, the Boy Scouts, one way that they fundraise is through a popcorn campaign. And similar to Girl Scout cookies, it's a product sale. And that typically runs through the end of the summer through the end of the year.
I never heard of the popcorn sales for the Boy Scouts. The Girl Scouts, they got it all covered with those
Right,
cookies.
they got it branded everywhere. But
Hey, let's break for commercial. You're watching The Shore Show. My guest is Kevin Collins with the Scouts. We're on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights. We'll be right back.
Rama Jewelers, located in the Lyndhurst Shopping Center at 413 Valley Brook Avenue, Lyndhurst. Come for all your jeweler needs at Rama Jewelers, where you will find a fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and bracelets. Choose from one of our complete sets, our many signature items, or find the perfect engagement ring. Come on down. That's Rama Jewelers at 413 Valley Brook Ave, Lyndhurst. Call 201-939-5784 or visit us online today.
It takes more than a state-of-the-art medical facility to make a great hospital. It takes a team of dedicated medical professionals. That's the Jersey City Medical Center, Hudson County's #1 hospital. Medical teams consisting of New Jersey's top doctors, Magnet Award-winning nurses, and accomplished hospital associates, all committed to your good health. That's what you have at the Jersey City Medical Center. Make Hudson County's #1 hospital your first choice. Visit us on the web at barnabashealth.org.
We're back. You're watching The Shore Show. My guest, Kevin Collins. Scout, are you a Scout Master? I'm trying, all this is coming back in the back of my mind.
my
Scout
title's
Master?
District Executive.
So they're still Scout Masters?
Yep,
They still have that title.
yep, that's the adult leader of the Boy Scout troops.
Now, as a Scout, did you get every one of those merit badges and all?
Not every single one. There's certain ones that are required, the first aids, the swimming, the emergency preparedness.
What one do you regret not getting? What one you couldn't make? No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't get that medal.
Any of the shooting sports, that was not my forte.
Yeah, you couldn't do the arrow deal?
No.
No?
Need a little help from a friend right next to kind of shoot at my target a little bit, but those I never quite got. But
Well, how much bow and arrow, unless you did the arrow fishing, you grew up by the ocean, how much bow and arrow would you have an opportunity to do?
right, other than a few camping trips a year, maybe try it once or twice, but that was never that big of a hobby for me.
Let's
but-
talk about camping. You kind of have a camporee, is it called, in Seaside Heights?
Yep.
And I've seen it. I've been down here when the place is covered with tents.
Uh-huh.
So take me through that.
Sure. Well, this is the 8th year that we're holding the Seaside Heights Camporee, and we typically get from 500 to 600 scouters from all across the area. People drive down from New York, Pennsylvania to partake in the activities, but it happens every second weekend of June, where we have scouts lined up camping right on the beach, right besides the Seaside Boardwalk. And we start in the morning with the Berkeley Striper Fishing Club comes out with a bunch of poles and teaches the scouts how to fish right here out front.
Are you hitting right off the surf here?
Yep, right off the
Cool.
surf.
What do you catch?
Ideally some striper, but
Yeah. No flukes. I figured there was flounder floating around out there.
Yeah,
Again, I'm a Jersey City guy. Fish, we don't know
Right.
about fishing.
uh-huh.
So I figured you find some flounders, stripes. All right, what else you guys are doing on the beach?
Some sports and games that morning before the casino pier opens up. So we have like gaga ball, volleyball, flag football type activities. And then once the casino pier opens, they sign up for ride passes, so they spend pretty much the whole day walking on the boardwalk, going over to the arcade.
Not a bad way to spend a weekend, mind
Oh,
you.
no.
No, you're on the boardwalk, you're on the beach. The accommodations are readily inexpensive. You got your tent.
Exactly.
Who has the tents, by the way? Does the Scouts supply them, or the Scouts or the kids themselves?
Most of the times, the Boy Scout troops or Cub Scout packs have their own tents. Sometimes families will bring their own.
But when I recall, I think there was like a uniformity to a lot of the tents. That's why I asked if the Scouts
yes,
supply
a lot of
them.
times certain groups will have their own tents, but it all depends. The individual group kind of decide how they want to run their program.
Now, do you work with the town yourself with the camporee?
Uh-huh.
Who are you dealing with?
Over with migration.
Ah, Mr. Mike. He's supposed to be around here somewhere. That is Mr. Seaside Heights, Mikey G.
And the Business Improvement District also has a hand in helping
We got
out.
a new guy this year. Mike Redpast, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I spoke to him on the phone. I haven't met him yet. For years you had Darlene here.
Right.
Are there any logistical issues that you run into getting this many kids on the beach, like bathrooms?
Luckily, the city works with us to keep the bathrooms over at the lifeguard stand tower open throughout the night for our scouts, as well as we have a few porta-johns that we put down at the end of the boardwalk up at Herring Ave.
What about food on the boardwalk? Is barbecuing? Is you cooking on the beach?
No cooking or open fires are allowed on the beach per the town rules. But as part of the weekend experience comes 2 breakfasts over at Casino Piers Restaurant, and the Business Improvement District talks with restaurants on the boardwalk, so we do provide dinner vouchers where they're good at a handful of different restaurants on the boardwalk.
Do you know the restaurants offhand?
Not
give them a little
offhand.
credit. How about the Beachcomber? Are they involved?
What's-
Mikey Cabone, the Beachcomber, he's got to be involved. I'm sure he gives some passes. I tell you, it's a big beach. Now, you're on this section of the beach, or does it go to the whole length of the seaside?
Pretty much towards the end of the boardwalk, right where the construction ends, where the Army Corps of Engineers are
All right, so
working.
you're going down on the northern end. Because I recall when I was here, I pretty much seen them all on this side. But you're down on the northern end, all the way to the southern
In years,
end.
it's been down this way. The past couple years, we've tried to move towards the side where there's not as much of the bars and the late night noise and activities. So we try to work from that end, but depending how many scouts and families we have, I mean, we'll definitely come to probably about from where we are here all the way down to
Well, I know
Herring.
Mayor Boz, I'm sure you deal with him occasionally. He's trying to change that
The
atmosphere
perception.
on the boardwalk where you got a lot more family going on. So you don't have to worry about too much staying away from the nightlife here.
Exactly.
Well, I tell you, I've been down here. I've seen a zillion tents. So I'm sure the kids, it's got to be a highlight of the camping
Oh yeah, I
of
mean,
the year.
normally people don't get the opportunity to camp and wake up right to the sunrise coming up over the ocean. I mean, especially, I've grew up around the beach my whole life and I've barely had that opportunity.
I think it's great. You're spending the weekend on the beach in the boardwalk in Seaside Heights. You can't beat that. But we're at a show. But we're going to show some footage of your camporee, is it
Yep.
called? All right, for our guest here, Kevin Collins with the Scouts. Excellent organization. Everybody should be a Boy Scout. I didn't make it, but I was a Weeblo. I'm Pat O'Melia. We're out here on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights where you should be. You be good, you be safe. I'll see you on the boardwalk. Good night.